Good morning. This is Dr. McDaniel at GYN Corner. I'm a board-certified obstetrician gynecologist in New York City, and I'm bringing to you all things health-related for women. Thank you for joining me at the corner today. I'm obviously not in New York City today. I am in Florida. It's hazy, hot, and humid here. I don't know about hazy. It's clear, hot, and humid here, so I might be perspiring just a bit. See me wipe my forehead. I usually have a really high tolerance for heat. I like heat and humidity and Caribbean type of weather. It's perfect for me. So I think it's probably in the upper 90s today. I don't usually perspire unless it's over 94, 95. Anything below that, I'm usually cool and dry as a cucumber. Feels good. So let's see. To the last presentation, I messed up a little bit. I realized I did the presentations in advance. I scheduled them to be released on Facebook, and unfortunately the last two presentations on pain, the evaluation and management of pain, came out I think on the same day, June 3rd. I thought it was going to be the 3rd and like the 10th or something. That's how I thought it was scheduled. So I had two come out the same day 2 weeks ago, and then nothing last week. So today I'm a little late because of our traveling recently, and today I thought I've spoken pretty much almost on all of the topics for gynecology, and I thought I would do a few sessions on speaking about questions that I get or issues that come up in the office. So yesterday I did a virtual visit. We call them televisit appointments. I did a televisit for a patient who wanted a refill of her birth control pills, and I'll speak about that visit because it might be helpful for others. So she has a history of depression and anxiety. She's on about 4 different medications for clinical depression, severe depression, and anxiety. With her psychiatrist, she's on a birth control pill, low-dose birth control pill. It's a 20-mic birth control pill. Now, the issue that came up for her, she said, yeah, I want the refill for now, but I'm thinking about switching to a different contraception because I have a lot of issues remembering to take my pill on time. She goes, and when I don't take the pill on time, I will often have some spotting or bleeding or brown smudgy stuff, which we call staining. So she said, pill's not going to work for me because I'm just not going to get it right on the timing, and then I'm always going to have issues. So I said, okay. I said, well, the second most popular contraceptive option that's really good if you have issues remembering is the vaginal ring, the NuvaRing. So the NuvaRing, and they have a generic for it now. And she said, well, I was thinking about getting the implant, the rod. Actually, she said the rod. I said, oh, the implant, that's the Nexplanon or Implanon is what it is now. It's the 3-year. I don't place the implants. I remove them for people who don't want them, but I don't insert them. And I don't insert them not because I have an issue with the medication or the prescription itself. I don't insert them because years ago, about 25 to 28 years ago, we had Norplant, and Norplant was the arm rod, but there are 5 of them. And the Norplant is exactly the same as the Nexplanon and the Implanon, but the Norplant had 5 rods, and I inserted and removed the Norplant. The problem with the Norplant that came up nationwide, they took it off of the market, was because a lot of people who were placing the Norplant were placing it too deep, and they were getting a lot of scar tissue issues and difficulty removing the implant. Plus the fact that there were 5 rods you had to remove, 5 tubes that you had to remove. So there were a lot of, it was good for 5 years. So, and the Implanon or the Nexplanon is 1 rod and it's good for 3 years. This was 5